stack the money, make it multiply. Yellow, white, gold.
I need to just be right next to you. We need to have the table just to the side.
Hey, what you think coming? What you think we here prepping for?
I know. I gotta talk trash, dog. I can't just let you just jump into the chat and I can't say nothing.
Hey man, that's what we prepping for, man. You already know. We building something big over here.
I just got an office together too. In the other room.
I saw you got the neon light. I need that. Who to hook up on the neon light?
Hook you up with that?
Yeah.
No, you gotta be exclusive for that. No, it's Amazon. That's Amazon 15, 20 bucks on Amazon.
That's all it was, for real. I swear all them little ads I see on Instagram, they'd be like $500.
No.
And they had your name and everything on Amazon for $15.
Well, somebody they sent it to me. I got somebody asked me that I want that. I said, yeah, take it.
Oh man, come on, man. You acting Hollywood. Next time tell them to send you a champion too. Stop playing.
Send the champion? Because that can go with anybody.
That's what I'm saying.
That might be mine, you know.
You a world
hold on, dog. Right. You gotta get right, bro. Because it ain't right, Mike.
You silly, bro. Hey, I got the family. I got Marlon Brando in the back. Super producer from Detroit. What up?
Oh, see, that's what I'm saying, bro. From the city, cuz he good. I know he got the grind.
You know, we recruiting everybody. We got everybody coming out. You know, we got the game.
Yeah, man. If you ain't even from Detroit, man. If you ain't
got the game
ain't about that.
Bro.
Ooh, y'all. Oh, yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, man. Play a little snippet.
The microphone back there. Is that a microphone back there?
Yeah. Play
hey.
We know we working on the theme song, bro. We got to get your approval. This is just a little snippet. This is something. This ain't the theme song. What's this?
That's a vibe.
He said that.
That's a vibe right there.
Yeah. See, that's how I
gotta get the microphone. I gotta get the microphone game for real. I gotta get that together. I got a spot right here for a microphone. I ain't got it together yet though.
I got some recommendations, man. I'm gonna send you some.
So,
hey, but man, let's start this show off right. Episode 7, Season 2, Facts Over Feelings. I'm Bobbie Champion.
I'm Chris Staples. Now we got it right. Let's go.
Hey man, so we're gonna jump right into it, man. Let's get started. Happy birthday, Michael Jordan, man. It's the GOAT's 58th birthday. And when I say the GOAT, we already know why he's the GOAT. 6 championships, undefeated, you know, it's not a lot that needs to be said. With that said, I have to bring up, of course, the question, will anybody ever surpass that? And do you need 7 championships to surpass Michael Jordan as the GOAT?
That is a tough question. And my answer to that is you don't need 7 championships. You don't need 6. You know, but I think they are like praising the fact that, you know, Tom Brady, he is the GOAT because he got his, you know, 7th one, you know. And so I don't think you need that. But I still don't think anybody in today's game is going to pass Michael Jordan. So he the GOAT. He really is, man. He changed the game. And to this day, you still have players who, and right now in today's NBA, you got players who grew up pretty much watching LeBron, who are too young probably to even see Jordan. Right. You know, you got players that's 22 years old, 23 years old. They did not watch Michael Jordan. Right. They didn't, not live.
Right.
So they grew up watching Kobe and LeBron, and people still to this day still say Michael Jordan. That's a testament to how great he really was.
Yeah, man. Happy birthday, Michael Jordan, man. Amazing player. But let's stop playing. LeBron James is better than Michael Jordan right now. Like, let's just stop. He's got 4 rings.
Yeah, right now he is. You're right. You're right, because Michael Jordan is 58 years old. You're right.
No, period. All right? The legacy of Michael Jordan, all of that. Like, let's stop playing. LeBron has taken the mantle as the GOAT. Like, let's stop playing. if it wasn't for Scottie Pippen, if it wasn't for Dennis Rodman, all of these guys that was Phil Jackson, man, come on, bro. Let's stop playing. Like, it's obviously like we reached a point where we don't even have to sit around. It's NBA Hall of Famers saying it as well. It's not just me. It's not some absurd argument that I'm making. When you go to 3 different organizations, win rings, 3 different coaches, 3 different systems. Come on, man. All sets of different players, man. You the best. You the best.
Can I rebuttal for that real quick? Hold on. You're right. So many different organizations, so many different players. Right. But dang, what if he did it with could he have done it with the same players? Could he have really gotten 6 rings with Dwayne Wade? 4 rings or 3 rings with Dennis Rodman? Like, no, you didn't do that. They kept that same core together for that amount of time. LeBron was like, oh, I'm playing with D-Wade. Oh, D-Wade, I'm out. Okay, I'm gonna go play with, because LeBron might be a freak of nature, but I'm playing with Dwayne Wade. Let me go play with all the players. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had Chris Bosh and he went and got Kevin Love. Like, he's been playing. Now he has Anthony Davis. Like, he's been going from star to star to star. Okay, hey, I'm not aging, but they are. So as soon as the moment they age, I'm out. Michael Jordan kept that throughout the entire time. And he took the core to the 6 championships, the core players. So everybody say without Scottie Pippen. We all need to give Scottie Pippen a lot more credit then. You know, you give Scottie Pippen a lot more credit than he gets, because
a lot more credit. That's the whole, and that's the other point.
But the fact of the matter is, Scottie Pippen, as much credit as we may give him, he ain't never won without Michael Jordan. He ain't
won what? He actually won more playoff series without Michael Jordan. This is a fact.
Championship.
Michael Jordan never won none without him. But I want to give you, these are some facts. Scottie Pippen's playoff record without Michael Jordan is better than Michael Jordan's playoff record without Scottie Pippen. You want to know why? Because Michael Jordan never went to the playoffs without Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen went to different organizations and went to the playoffs. He played in the playoffs.
Went to different organizations, but never won.
And then
the year he left, and then the year Michael Jordan retired.
You said what?
The year Michael Jordan retired, did they win? Nope. Came right back and got 3 more of those things. I don't care if they got to the Eastern Conference Finals. I don't care about that. He left, came back 3 more. The fact of the matter is, as many organizations as LeBron went to, and we just to talk about rings, as many organizations as he went to, as many games as he's played, as many coaches as he had, he's still at 4. Still at 4. And he's been playing since 18. He's been playing since 18, and you still at 4. We still talking like you ain't past Kobe yet. How are we talking? You all these years in the playoffs, all these finals, you're at 4. Come on. Conversation over. Next topic. Come on, man. I'm done.
Conversation over.
You still got 4.
Just because
you got 4.
Wait. You just said, whoa. Your very first statement that you said when the conversation started off was that you do not have to have championships or more than 6. So you don't even have to have 6 to surpass Michael Jordan. That was literally what you said.
These numbers, LeBron James' numbers are coming because he has great health. Does not get injured. And the ball is it's all about it's all about LeBron James.
Jordan played a long time too, but you want to know the difference? When he played with the Wizards, they was terrible. Period. If LeBron would have came out of the rafters and started playing with the Wizards, they going to the championship. This is fact.
Let me just see LeBron when he's 40. LeBron ain't made the 40 yet. He ain't made it to 40 yet. Let's just see if he get there.
He's about to make it to 40. He's about to be. He's 38.
In 4 years, bro. We're going to talk about that. Because right now, without Anthony Davis, they're not even going to the Western Conference Championship. They're not even going to make it there. You better hope AD come back.
I'm definitely hoping that. Yeah,
or they getting bounced. They getting bounced early.
We ain't gonna get bounced early because
early.
You gonna
he need AD. He need AD
to win the championship, but
he need AD because without AD, he had the same record when Lonzo Ball was there. So don't play. Yeah, he's doing good right now. I'm telling you, but it's all about him. He always got the ball in his hand. Versus when Michael Jordan and when Kobe Bryant was in the league, they had the triangle offense where it was predicated on passing the ball, then getting open. Versus I got the ball in my hand. Usage rate is totally different.
Player and score in the first option.
LeBron ain't run no triangle offense where they got to do a whole bunch of passes. He playing point guard. He playing point guard.
Offense have to do with anything. Nothing.
You have to pass the ball. It's a triangle offense. You gotta pass the ball. Versus like, you know what? I'm just gonna come down, move out the way. That was never the league back then.
All right. So speaking of LeBron,
Jordan, go. Happy birthday. Let's go.
Happy birthday, Jordan. All right, listen. So speaking of LeBron, we talked a lot about LaMelo, but we got to show some love to Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards is probably, looking like the possible runner-up, if not the rookie of the year right now. He just faced off against LeBron, and he had 28 points, scored 10 in the fourth quarter. And even though they lost, you saw some plays and some flashes where it's like, yo, this kid can be a superstar. Like, reminds me a lot of like almost Donovan Mitchell, but he has more size. You know what I mean? Really good, just, man. So as far as Anthony Edwards is concerned, we've been talking about a lot about LaMelo, talking a lot about him. So who has the higher ceiling, LaMelo Ball or Anthony Edwards?
Oh, you know what? And first off, I gotta say Anthony Edwards has been balling. I like that. And you know what? Donovan Mitchell was a great example. That's, he's like a taller version of Donovan Mitchell. Not really on the handles part. Donovan Mitchell got he be having that ball on the string, but yeah, he's been balling, man, for real. And I would say he's definitely the runner-up for the rookie of the year. As far as ceiling go, I gotta go with LaMelo, just on the fact that, one, I believe he's younger. And, the upside to him is like, he has a good shooter. And he's really just coming into, like I say, he's coming to the league like everybody else, but tall, slender point guard, can do whatever he wants to do on the court, rebound, pass, shoot, great defense. So I just feel like at this stage, he does have the higher ceiling and more team. And then at the same time, he's box office. When fans come back in the building, he's going to be sold out because people want to come see LaMelo. And so I think from a franchise standpoint, having a tall point guard is what you definitely want to have. I mean, you look at people like, Ben Simmons, LeBron James, like these taller point guards. And that's what you kind of want. So that's just my opinion on LaMelo.
I'm not going to lie. It's a tough question because you look at LaMelo and Anthony Edwards, they two different type of players as well. LaMelo, he reminds me more of like a Magic Johnson type, but also can shoot the ball. But then you have Anthony Edwards, and the way he plays, he's just he makes it look so easy. And just some of his flashes and highlights, man, they look like his potential is just off the chart.
Definitely future all-stars, 100%.
Yeah. So it's almost like asking like what's like the difference between Jordan and Magic Johnson, because their games are so different,
Right.
On this one, I gotta agree. I think LaMelo. I like LaMelo's game. I like Anthony Edwards' game as well. But I think as far as a higher ceiling, and I think just from when I even think about branding and all of that stuff, I'm encompassing all of that too. I think that he's going to be a bigger, like, just figure and superstar in the NBA. I think his ceiling is higher.
He was a star already coming into the NBA in the first place. So, like you said, right. Brandon, he already knew who LaMelo was before the NBA draft. So, I mean, his stock is just growing even crazier right now. We're just like, even though I know who Anthony Edwards was, but like by him performing against LeBron very well, it's like, oh, okay, Edwards, I guess you can go. Exactly. But we already knew who LaMelo was, and he had to show out against LeBron for us to be like, oh, all right. Not saying us personally, but for a lot of fans.
Right. For him to really get on your radar. That's
right.
That's a fact. All right, man. So we moving on to the next topic. All right. So in the media, I've been seeing a lot of Isaiah Thomas, man, and I really like this guy as a basketball player. I like him as a person. So right now he is unsigned. He is not in NBA. He's playing overseas. So let's talk about Isaiah Thomas and as far as point guards, who would you say, as far as we're going to go 6 feet and under, all right? Top 3 players all time, 6 feet and under.
Okay. Number 1, Isaiah Thomas. The Isaiah Thomas, the original for the Pistons, Bad Boys.
Oh, I don't know who I'm about. I'm talking about IT. Isaiah Thomas from Detroit Pistons is not playing. I'm talking about Isaiah Thomas that used to play with the Boston Celtics. All right.
I'm saying you said top 10. You said
okay,
top
okay.
3.
You naming him as one of you going okay. Isaiah Thomas.
You said ever. You said ever, right?
Ever, all time. Yeah, all time. Okay.
So Bad Boy, Isaiah Thomas.
Okay, was he your one? Where's he at?
Easily number 1.
He's the one.
Number 1.
Okay.
He's the best. He's the best guy under 6 feet. 100%.
Okay. It's
not even close.
It's AI. Where's AI?
He's number 2.
Okay.
AI is number 2. No, come on. It's not even close. Well, I mean, when we talk about Isaiah Thomas, we're talking about championships. Going against Jordan and going against Magic, toe to toe, just a bulldog. Should have been on the USA team. Everybody know it. Even Michael Jordan said he think Magic Johnson is the greatest point guard ever, but Isaiah Thomas is right there. So and Magic know too. So we got it. As great Allen Iverson was, I mean, he didn't get the chip. He didn't get the chip.
Who's the third one, bro?
My third one. Oh man, I mean, under 6. I don't know, man. I might need a list on this one. You might have to give me a few options, man.
For your third one all time?
All time? Man, it ain't that many small guys, man, that be going to this NBA. I don't know. You have to come back to me on that one.
All right. Okay.
I'm going to have to think about that one.
All right. I'm gonna have to go AI as my number 1. He never won the championships, but let's be honest. The only reason he didn't win was because he had to play against Kobe and Shaq, and Eric Snow was his starting point guard. That's the only reason why. Otherwise than that, Eric Snow, without a doubt, talent-wise, don't get me wrong, Isaiah Thomas is cold. I'll put him at 2. But to say that Isaiah Thomas is better than him when Allen Iverson never had a running mate even close as good as Joe Dumars was. Even when he had Mutombo, who would have been the closest to that, he wasn't good anymore. And I mean, come on now. I mean, at that rate, we might as well just start saying we might as well put Chauncey Billups in there too. You know what I'm saying? We might as well say.
First off, I seen Chauncey Billups in person. He's like 6'3". Okay, so No, they be playing with these heights, bro. They be like, "Oh, he a small guard." Like, no, he a big guard.
I'm gonna have to go Isaiah Thomas on that list. I'm gonna go with the other Isaiah Thomas as well, man. Like you look at the way that he popped, the way that he just was going crazy, was top 5 and running for MVP. I mean, what he been
Okay.
Let's be honest. Let's really be honest. Since he has left the Celtics, they have not found a point guard who has been as good as him for that team since he has left. And they tried. They tried to fill Kyrie Irving in that position. He couldn't be a leader and lead them to the, and really take them through the playoffs. They got Kemba Walker there. Kemba's good. Don't get me wrong. Both of those players are good, but they were not the leader. Like, this is my team. This is my show. And we winning with me doing this. Like, he's been the best. They've been trying to honestly replace that since he's left, and they haven't been able to,
I feel bad because, I feel like Isaiah Thomas, I feel like the league is like beyond short point guards. Like, he was such a liability on the court, man, and the league just got so much taller. I think it's going to be very hard for him to get back in the NBA and be that guy, as a 5'9" guy. Now, don't get me wrong, he was balling, but obviously he fell off quick after the injury, and he went from about to have $100 million payday to looking for a team. being a free agent, going to the team. So, and then as time went on, you got these bigger point guards that's coming in the league, or two guards that can handle the rock. You look at people like Luka Doncic, like, bro, this dude can handle. You look at Jokic, like everybody can handle the rock now. And so when you're short, you're such a liability. It's not like I'm just that small guy getting through the lane, and which for him it was great to see. And it's just amazing, like how great his mid range was, and how he can split the defense, throw up them crazy floaters. I mean, I would probably put him in the top 5. I don't know if I would go top 3. Now, I did just look up some point guards that's under 6 feet. I had to look down the list. I had to cheat that a little bit, just so I can see if I'm not tripping, because I don't want to miss somebody and then we're like, dang, bro, we got this topic and we ain't talking about nobody. So let's just say I see Avery Johnson's on there. Now people don't remember him, but Avery Johnson was. Yeah, I'm not saying he's Isaiah Thomas, but he was tough.
He got a ring or two. Earl Boykins.
Yeah. But no, he wasn't Isaiah Thomas level. He wasn't gonna be an MVP type of guy. Got Spud Webb.
Right.
Spud was tough. And we talk, he 5'7". JJ Barea. He just retired last year. He got a ring too. Obviously not MVP, but JJ Barea had some crazy playoffs.
We about to go past the topic if you just named JJ Barea.
I'm just going down the list. I'm not saying he's on my list. I'm just going down. I gotta give these guys compliments. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Isaiah Thomas is not in the league no more. Don't get me wrong. I mean, he played how many years, and he's not in the NBA right now.
That's true. Okay. But JJ Barea.
DJ Augustine, obviously not that, but he under 6 feet. It wasn't that many people on the list.
Van Vliet is under 6 feet, 6 feet too, I think, though.
But I wouldn't go. It's so early, too early. Okay. You can have a nice season or two, but that's not gonna put you at that list because you're gonna have a fall off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even though he's been balling, but I mean, because you're looking at like Trae Young. I mean, he's gonna be tough.
Yeah, he's gonna break some records.
I mean, he's scoring 40 every night. Every night, seems like he got 40.
Yeah,
so
he's shooting. That's ridiculous too. He actually be training out here. I seen some videos of him training out here. You gotta get him.
Oh man, I'm trying to catch a run.
You gotta get him on that YouTube channel.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, the way he shoot that ball, I'm be like, bro, I'm just gonna be passing you the ball. I'm about to embarrass myself.
No, that man got crazy handles.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he's tough. Yeah. But no, I get it with Isaiah Thomas. I don't know if I would go top 3. I would have to definitely go through the list.
Okay.
But I ain't mad at that.
All right. So we got the last topic. All right. So on this, we're gonna watch a quick clip of Draymond Green going off talking about his rant NBA players.
To watch Andre Drummond before the game sit on the sideline, then go to the back, and then come out in street clothes because a team is going to trade him is bull. Because when James Harden asked for a trade, and no one's going to fight back that James was dogging it his last days in Houston. But he was castrated for wanting to go to a different team, and everybody destroyed that man. And yet a team can come out and say, oh, we want to trade a guy, and then that guy is to go sit. And if he doesn't stay professional, then he's a cancer, and he's not good in someone's locker room, and he's the issue. Because as a player, you're the worst person in the world when you want a different situation. But a team can say they're trading you, and that man is to stay in shape. He is to stay professional, and if not, his career is on the line. At some point, this league has to protect the players from embarrassment like that. Anthony Davis got fined, I think, $100,000 or something like that for demanding a trade publicly. But you can say Andre Drummond's getting traded publicly, and we're looking to trade him publicly, and he's to stay professional and just deal with it. But then when Kyrie Irving say, oh, my mental health is off, everybody go crazy about that too. Do you not think that affects someone mentally? At some point, the players must be respected in these situations, and it's ridiculous, and I'm sick of seeing it. Y'all have a great night. I'll see y'all tomorrow or Wednesday.
All right, so we just got finished watching Draymond Green go off talking about players and teams' ability to, offer up players for trades and just do all of these things that players get bashed for. So let's talk about that first, Chris. What are your thoughts on what Draymond said? Do you agree or disagree with the statement?
I agree 100%. But at the same time, like these owners are, they the ones with the money, man. And even though they may bench a player or whatever, trade a player without telling them, like this, the media that does that. The media bashes them. You never really hear owners saying, "Oh, he's a bad player," or he isn't good enough, or he's a cancer to our organization. You never hear owners saying that. It's the media who makes these assumptions because someone says that they want to be traded. So I think I think what Draymond was saying was correct, but he got to address that more towards the media. Like, don't come at me because I say I want to get traded, because you never hear that from owners. I never heard Steve Ballmer really go and say, well, Blake Griffin or Chris Paul is a cancer in our locker room. That was the media that said that. But he's correct. Players should have the right to say, hey, I'm ready to move on. I've gave the organization all I got. Maybe I'm a year out on my contract. I'm just letting you guys know what it is. Now, it's on them, whoever wants to make that public, but we can't be mad at them for wanting to make a decision for their career. And I just think people get so bent out of shape, but we're not in these players' shoes, We don't know what they may go through in the locker room or at home and stuff like that. So they got the right to say what they want to say. And we got to just be mindful of that at the end of the day.
Right. So for me, I'm gonna take you through my experience with this because I had two different thoughts on it, right? So if you would ask me this around the time when Kyrie wanted to be traded from Cleveland, right, when he was going through his little thing with LeBron, and it was a couple of guys that were had some rumblings and was demanding to be traded. There was a lot of trades going on, really a hot period, right? I felt like there was a lot of players taking advantage of that and weren't honoring their contracts, right? At the end of the day, you sign these contracts for millions of dollars, right? And I'll set the precedent of saying that, obviously, as a coach, someone who trains youth and things of that nature, I feel like that sets a bad example to our youth off break, where it's like, you signed up for this deal. You signed up for this. You signed up this, whatever, $100 million contract, for example, for 5 years. And it was all, rainbows when you signed it. You were happy. It was best organization, best city in the world. And now 2-3 years in, when things aren't going your way, you opt out or, because you're unhappy and you really don't put the work in it, to try to get it done. So that's where I have an issue with it. Now, where I will agree with Draymond Green 1,000%, I do not believe that these organizations take enough criticism. Really, let's stop just saying organization. These owners and GMs don't take enough criticism for some of the jobs that they do with these teams. Teams tank, teams, just put anybody out on the court just to try to get a lottery pick. And it's blatant and it's obvious. And you have teams that do this repeatedly for 5 to 7 years. And if it don't work, they reset.
Right.
Look at the Pistons, for example. Like, look at them. It's terrible. Now they're sitting Blake Griffin. He can't play. The Cavaliers have somebody who came from the Pistons. They're sitting him. He can't play. Like, they're obviously tanking right now. Like, how does that serve the city of Detroit? Like, how does that help anything? Like that right there.
Right.
Like, who the owner needs to face more criticism, not Blake Griffin, not Andre Drummond. The owner does. So that's where I agree with him 1,000%.
Let me throw something out. And you made a great point about like how sometimes players not honoring their contract. A great example is Paul George. He signed that big deal in OKC. Then the next year he wanted to be out. Like the next year, like, bro, we just gave you all this money. Like, yeah, I'm ready to be traded. Like, like now what I'm saying? That's when you like, hey, that's on the player. And you can't be mad at the owner and say, no, I just gave you this contract. Play. And if you don't want to play, then give me my money back. Like, that should be a part of the contract at some point.
Well, you see what they do. That's true. What they do with that though, of course they had different clauses where, you know, if you don't get a certain amount of points, things of that nature, you obviously won't get certain bonuses. But the issue,
there's really no loyalty, but you know what? And I don't want to be on just the owner side, but I have to like take into account from their standpoint. They are the people with the money. They decide what they want to do with the money. They have these contracts. And so they have more pull when it comes to that. Hey, I want to sit this player down. I'm paying them all this money anyways. I can sit you down today. If I don't want to play Andre Drummond, but, you know, I get what Draymond's saying, because he's saying, like, you know, don't bash us when we don't want to play. But at the same time, if you're under this contract and I'm the owner and say, hey, look, I'm like, they're paying Andre Drummond anyways. You're not going to play right now because I don't want you to get hurt. I want to get a better player. You're getting paid right now to sit down, regardless of whether you want to play or not.
Yeah, but you know what?
They're
not sitting him to get a better
the
player.
owner,
they're sitting him to lose. They're literally playing him because he's too good. They're literally not playing him because if he plays, they're probably going to win. That's why they're literally not, like, Blake Griffin is a different situation. He hasn't had a dunk in the NBA since 2019.
He preserving himself.
Crazy.
He preserving himself. 100%.
I don't know what he's doing, but
he preserved, because I guarantee you,
he got some bunnies still.
Put him back on the Clippers, and he banging on somebody easily. He like, I've been waiting to dunk, but I'm not. Why? We're the Pistons right now. We ain't doing nothing. This is just waste energy. So I hear from both sides, but at the same time, people gotta be respected. If they don't want to play, you know, or if a player wants to, they should always play. But if a player wants to be traded, and he mentioned that to the organization, he should not be crucified for that. He has his rights to say what he wants to say. Whether he go out there and play hard, you know, but you can't, you know, when players go and throw this tantrum to get out of there, that's so unprofessional. And I would never teach anybody that I'm coaching or anyone that I'm mentoring to ever do something like that. You know, just because you don't get your way, that you act a certain way. I don't like the way James Harden left. You know, he got what he wanted, but that's just not the best way I would go about it.
Yeah, at the end, he wanted to go back and play with his buddies. He saw Kevin Durant over there. He saw
and the players are trying. The players are trying to take more ownership. You know, they're getting so many. There's so much more leeway. You know, you didn't have that back when Shaq and Charles and Jordan played, like that. They can just be like, I want to go play with Jordan. Like, no, you can't. You're under contract. Go back to hooping.
See, LeBron ain't never demanded no trade. He just wait till his contract. If he honored his.
Don't bring me back to LeBron, because guess what? If Jordan was like, bring Larry Bird over here, 10 rings, but he couldn't, because Larry Bird was under a contract. Let me get Clyde Drexler.
They wouldn't.
We around the same.
You know why they wouldn't have had 10 rings? You want to know why? Because you already said it. Because the number one point guard that's under 6 feet of all time played for the Pistons, and no matter what, they was gonna fry Jordan, Bird, anybody. It didn't matter who it was. Them 2 years, that was theirs.
They had Larry Bird on the same team as Michael Jordan. Larry Bird on the same team.
Bro, it don't matter. You know why, bad? Upside your head, Larry Bird.
I can't go against that. I can't even go against that. I can't even get mad about that. Hey, I can't believe that you just said that Isaiah Thomas is not better than Allen Iverson. You're crazy. Apologize to Detroit for that. Because everybody knows. Jordan got taken down by Isaiah Thomas. That's true. Taken down.
Hey,
that's why Jordan hated him. Like, dang. And then this is what happened. Isaiah took down Jordan, waved him off the court, whatever. And Jordan said, I'm taking Dennis Rodman. It ain't never been the same since. And later took John Sally.
Hey,
come on.
Sound a little LeBron-esque right there.
Sound like LeBron, don't it?
Yeah,
sound like what LeBron do.
Sound like Jordan, don't it?
Yeah, but LeBron do it times 50. LeBron do it times 50.
Oh,
LeBron, like, you know, I'm gonna take your owner. I'm gonna take everybody from your squad, and I'm gonna trade everybody from my squad today. Not like, no, forget the contract. Today, they all gotta go. You remember Cleveland? Derrick Rose, Isaiah Thomas. Oh, damn, my light turned off. Hold on. I gotta turn it back on. Does it work? My ring light.
You got the vibe lights in there.
I got the ring light going.
What's them lights right now? That's the background, the picture turned a whole different color. That joint cold.
I know, man. I'm trying to get this office together.
That's fire right there.
Hold on one sec. It's still there though, right? It's still, ain't that dark.
Yeah, no, you good. That's the last topic. That's the last topic.
Okay.
I need for everybody to go in the comments. Y'all tell us, man, who better? Isaiah Thomas from the Detroit Pistons, all right, Bad Boys, or Allen Iverson, 76ers?
Yeah, one-time NBA Finals. One time, 4-1.
You need to make your
Go
mind
ahead.
up. You already
Y'all
said it's not about that. You need to make your mind up. You already
let me know. Y'all let me know. Two-time versus two-time champion, Isaiah Thomas. Two-time champion.
Tell us in the comments, man. We're going to be dropping this for y'all. Facts over feelings. I'm Bobbie Champion.
I'm Chris Staples. Tell Bobby get out his feelings because I'm always bringing him facts.
Feelings, man. I got all the facts.
All right, here we go. Thank y'all for watching, man. Subscribe, comment below. Chris Staples, man. Appreciate y'all.
We out.
Yep.
That's good.
Stack the money, make it multiply. Yellow, white, gold, can't decide. Came to conquer, we don't divide. I'm a king, do it for the pride.